and he will share the open source library of the Bitcoin ecosystem. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. It's an honor for me to speak here, and and after this all-inspiring speak, so I may not just stick it to my deck. And what I want to talk about is the OpenTab, open source TypeScript lib. Here is the things. It started with a remarkable team. From some days ago, he was asking us, you do the auditing for the Bitcoin layer 2, right? And he wondered something, which is, if I give you the code of the Bitcoin layer 2, so what do you going to audit? Because he thinks the Bitcoin script is rather easy, right? For now, Bitcoin script is not a very hard thing. And after a moment, and I say to him, yes, that is a fact. The Bitcoin script is rather easy for now. Because if you're thinking about some remarkable works in the Bitcoin script, like ordinals, you know ordinals is just an if-else structure, and you push some data in it, and you call it an inscribe, right? If using the perspective of a smart contract is just too easy to be even audit, I think we just can't audit this kind of code because it's just too easy. But if that means Bitcoin script is not for us to notice, I think the answer is no. Bitcoin script is just getting started. And we think there should be lots of more complex code that are going to come. Like, as you may know, the BitVM. The BitVM is a warp of some basic OP code to more complex OP code, and they can even achieve for the proofs for now, right? So we believe, the first thing is we believe the Bitcoin script is going to pump up at a moment, and when the moment is coming, Bitcoin will have its own smart contract, like the all governance things. Some of you must be aware of the OPCat and its very potential, right? So let's get into the point. The first thing is the crypto is really hard, almost for the Bitcoin, and as lots of speakers have talking about in its realm, there has a more complex and more good environment for the developers because you don't actually need to knowing everything in the realm about how it works, and you can go into build your smart contract. But the same thing is not happened in the Bitcoin. If you don't know the very foundation of Bitcoin, you just can't do anything. I say it's literally you can't do anything if you don't know how Bitcoin working. So I would say, yes, Bitcoin ecosystem is not as friendly as Ethereum, but it was because Bitcoin developing is just more harder. It's because it's harder, so it's not that friendly. So in order to solve this problem, and we are believing in the Bitcoin script, so we are making the open source Bitcoin script lib. Here is the big thing. Here is a script that mostly focus on the TypeScript, and it has already contained from the most common functions to the cutting edge, which is the most common things is like how to build a PSBT, how to build a transaction, and how can we use RPC to access the mainnet and testnet. And the difficult part was like the inscription, the BRC, the Bitcoin native assets, and all the taproot script, and like a multi-sig signature or something. We're all going to support it. And the stage for now is we have a full support on the Node.js version, and the Go version is on the way. And besides that, we have make integrated demo. And this integrated demo is going to help Bitcoin developers in various of ways. It was like, first you should visualize your Bitcoin blockchain. Like if you want to test it, you use testnet. And lots of projects may know the testnet coin is not that easy to fetch, right? So direct test should be a very important environment for the developers, and we have make full support of the rag test, and you will get visualization, you will get a block explorer, and a full rag test network sitting and support from our open lib. And we have implement multi-sig taproot access bridge for you to understand the things, and in this case, we are most valued about the bridge access because we think bridging is the most critical part in how to build a Bitcoin layer 2 project. And here is a basic protocol of how our open source lib going to work. It's like we are going to have a proposal about if we want to make some new things, like we are very interested at the BSC20. We are interested in the ordinals, and we will give a proposal about how we're going to make this, and it was include the integrated demo on the lib. And by the way, Uniset and the ordinals have do great job to support this access. And another thing is when we're going to have a proposal, we are going to make a proofread from the alpha developers and the researchers in the field. And the final thing is when we're going to pass the proofread, we will release the open source code for everyone of you, for all the developers, that it could be used in the production scenario. And here is the basic detail of how our OpenType is going to work. The first thing is can be work on both mainnet, testnet, and the rig test network. And the basic functionality we have achieved for now is the taproot builder, the ASM builder, which is how you could use this ASM builder to build actually Bitcoin script as any as you like. We have offered you lots of templates, including how to make a multisig wallet, how to make a degrading wallet, degrading address, and how to build a taproot with multiple taproot. And the next thing is we have also offered you some extra function like the inscription builders, which help you to build ordinals, BRC20 and Rune. And we have offered you how to use some RPC command to fetch your information from the Bitcoin client more easily. There is some reference and dependency we have used to build. We are going to thanks all of the open source project who helped us to build this. We can't do this without the community. And let's going to introduce our integrated demo. I will give a short presentation about this. So basically, it's very easy things. There's a major important difference from the account model than the Bitcoin bridge, because in Bitcoin there is not actually have a bridge, because when you think about a bridge in Ethereum, it was a smart contract, and if you think about this, a bridge was compromised in Ethereum. It means all of the money in the Ether in that bridge was all lost. But in the Bitcoin, it's actually not happening this way, because every asset in Bitcoin, when you pick into the bridge, is actually independent from another one. If their script have a little bit difference, it should be another bridge. So the basic process is if you want to make a bridge, even if it's a multi-sig bridge, it should have two different branch, mostly. The first is a seasonal signature. The second is escape hash. So concept of the bridge is easy, but actually there was no integrated code about this, and we have found this problem. Like lots of people in the GitHub just asking, hey, this taproot things I have known about very well, but where is the code? So we are just making this. So more practically, here is how we just built this. It was not like a very complex things, I have to say. There is one thing that you should be care about is the internal public key. some of people, when they build in Taproot script, they will just ignore the internal public key, but in fact, it should be a security problem if it's like if somebody set it to his own private key, and the bridge is just not be secure anymore. Next is how we just build the multi-sig bridge. Actually, it's not very difficult. Like we're using a tablet script. It actually have a 3 different implementation. I will going to talk about this. The first one is the most easy. It was like most of you must know that after the taproot update, it was going to verify the 900 of the script. So the basic one is we're just using one of the tablet to build all of them. And the very propensity of this is rather easy. I guess it's very easy to understand, but it's effective because it's supported more decentralized way to verify all the Bitcoin script. But it has a major drawback, which all of the script will be showing in the transaction. It was not like protect your privacy very well. So there will be the second solution, which will have listed all the combination into the Bitcoin script, and the value of each one of the combination should be a tablet. To build this, I think to build one, it was a complex thing. So, but there's a good news. That is, we have already do this for you. So, if you're using our open tablet, you can just using a single function, just giving your key and your source hold, your lock time key, and you will just getting all of the redeem script and the address you need. And this is, but this is not the final solution for now because it have a massive combination you need to, especially when the source code is too much. And the end game of the multi-sig, it should be the music as solution. Like we aggregate the public key offline, and just using one public key that was shown in the Bitcoin mainnet. So it was great to the privacy, and surely we'll have to do this for you. There are 3 functions that you could use to easily process your music 2 protocol. And I think it will be very practical for some L2 program if you want to leverage some multi-sig program. And I think that is the one last thing, which is the escape hatch. For now, the escape hatch is rather easy, but I think it's necessary that after some times, if your layer 2 network was down, there should be a way for the normal user to draw back their money, and this could be implemented through OP check sequence verifier, with the check with the with surely you need to check that this is from the user but not from anyone else, and it could combine with the hash key. If the hash lock, it could also be combined with, and that is by default adding into all the transactions we have built in the open tab. And the final thing is what we're going to do. And the main thing is we are sticking into the Bitcoin script attack, and then we know that in the near future, Bitcoin script will going to be more complex than what we ever think about. So the most things we most care about is the Bitcoin-based assets, because we have already have supported the inscription, the BRC20, but there will be more assets that's going to come, as we believe. And the second is the BitVM. As all of you may know, BitVM it was like the mainstream. It was like the most cutting-edge Bitcoin script for now, and when we know it will be continue to going on, so we will include it how to use BitVM, and give you the example and the integrated demo to tell you how to actually implement the BitVM into your project. And the last thing is we're going to make a full demo about how to make a trusted bridge in the Bitcoin for Bitcoin L2. Thank you for your time, and that's all.
Thank you so much, Sarah. And now we move to our last panel of the day, define of Bitcoin past promises versus